So, House Democrats recently voted on who was going to be at the top of their House Oversight Committee, and they voted on a 74-year-old man named Gerry Connolly instead of AOC. And the final vote was 131 to 84. So, Gerry Connolly not only is 74 years old, but as of last month, he was diagnosed with throat cancer. AOC, of course, 35 years old. So, pretty chasmic age gap. And some people in the media have been talking about how this kind of is another example of Democrats suffering from the age problem. And it's not so much the problem of having leaders who happen to be old, because obviously they have young leaders too, but always prioritizing the fact that the older leaders have seniority, always putting them above the new leaders, the leaders who have the potential to grow more, be more charismatic, connect more with the younger generation, potentially introduce some new ideas, some new vision. And, it's all fun and games when you're doing that until it comes back to bite you in the butt. Think about Joe Biden. His decision to stay in the race maybe didn't seem so problematic early on, but then, 2023, 2024 comes by. He's staying in there. He goes up for a debate with Trump, and he unfortunately shows how poorly he has aged in less than 4 years. Then another example, Ruth Bader Ginsburg stayed on the Supreme Court until she died at 87, had the opportunity to retire at the age of 83 under President Obama, but did not, and ended up getting replaced with the more conservative and the younger Amy Coney Barrett by Donald Trump. This was literally right before the election. Less than 2 months. So, yeah, Democrats, they cling on to power as they get older. Look at Dianne Feinstein. She just passed away in September 2023 at the age of 90, was staying in office even while her daughter had power of attorney. It was not going so well for her. It was not going well for her, and she ended up passing away in office. So, look, has this always been a Democratic problem? The answer is no, or at least it's been a bigger problem for Republicans. So we all know Republicans have nominated Donald Trump, who was 70 years old in 2016, 74 in 2020, and now 78. Republicans have nominated older folks like Bob Dole, Ronald Reagan. George H.W. Bush was in his 60s. They nominated John McCain, who by that point was 72. So look, the Republican Party has historically been the party that loves seniority and loves its older leaders more. And sometimes it's worked out for them. Donald Trump is going to be the oldest president in history when he takes office in January 2025. But seeing how poorly it has worked out for the Democrats should give the Democrats some major pause about continuing on this track. It should give them a desire to try a new strategy, to try someone younger. Let the younger folks in the party come up to the positions of leadership. If they screw up, which I'm sure sometimes they will, hold them accountable. But look, they got to raise a new group of leaders. These older folks, unfortunately staying in office too long has come to bite the party in the butt too many times. Not all the time, but too many times. And it's not about ageism so much as it is about the problems that come along with age and how that impacts the party optically, strategically. And we've seen that the Democrats' record with having super old leaders, Nancy Pelosi just broke her hip. She just fell and got injured. If she's in her 80s, things are not going that well with the old guard. So yeah, that's my assessment of it. Feel free to disagree in the comments. Should the next Democratic nominee be 110 years old? Let me know. Please like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video.